Okay, let's read an email. This is from a friend of mine. Hi, Kurt. Sorry for the late reply. Oh, I'm the one who should be sorry. I'm always late. Are you and your family in good health? Yes, we are. Doing very good, actually. I really hope that, there's a name here. This is a person that I had a bit of a run-in with on Facebook. What is running around in there? Probably a snake or a lizard. Someone, wasn't really a run-in. He said something pretty extreme. I think it was a quote, and I responded to it. And we had a little bit of a run-in, but we managed to get over it. You're saying you're hoping that this person will see what kind of person you are, me, and that he will at least take note of what you would advise him. The advice I was giving him was to not quote such extreme things out of context. It was basically a call to arms to kill people based on a particular point of view. And I said that was pretty extreme, was the thing to say out of context. And I advised him to be careful about that. Well, fortunately, he and I are on good terms again, so it worked out. I know that you are upset about something I know when you are upset about something that it could be that you spree things you normally would not say or write. Yeah, I do. I try to avoid that, but I do. I used to be that way too. Always straight to the point, not considering about other people or their feelings. Luckily my wife unknowingly learned me. That's interesting. You used wife with a capital W. I wonder if it indicates that you feel about your wife the way I do. Interesting. Almost like a deity in a way. I do feel like that way. My wife's a very wise person. Unknowingly learned me to behave a little and think twice before I say something. I'm still to the point, I believe, that if you do that in an appropriate way, it always is clear how things are. Yeah, good advice there. I should definitely improve. I should definitely heed that. Anyways, I've been very busy with getting things done here due to economical problems and high taxes. I'm forced to close my shop. I'm sorry to hear that. The absurd amounts of paperwork and high taxes make it nearly impossible to maintain a healthy family supporting shop. To get, he's in Europe, this person, to get 1,000 euro a month, I have to make 3,000. Really? That's a heck of a ratio. That is just too impossible with the current. By the way, if you're hearing, cars. I'm on a little tight little road here. I have to be careful. In fact, I run over here. Yeah. That is just too impossible with the current problems. People do things themselves, even with a drop of 50% of the prices. So this friend of mine is from Europe, obviously. Even with a drop of 50% of the prices, cannot make the difference. With that, I have to get double the jobs to get a decent wage. Old tub. To get a decent wage out of that. And 2014 is even going to be worse, so for the better, I closed everything. Yeah, I know. I came to that point with my business as well, where I had to basically just realize it was uneconomical to keep it up, despite all the efforts, all the work that I put into it. Boy, did that hurt to say goodbye to that. It had some kind of a fair festival going on here. Crafts fair, I think it was. The tail end, everybody's leaving. In August, my family and I went to Indonesia. Good for you. Wow. Sole purpose was relaxation and family visit. For me, adding some hiking, but there I got to see a different side of Indonesia, a side I would love to get to know better. The vacation became a sort of prequel to the process involving leaving this country, a country in Europe. I won't mention what it is. I am currently trying, and by the way, isn't that incredible? Your English is clearly you're from a European country, non-English speaking European country. Well, they do speak English there really well. But I'm just blown away by how good your English is. I am thinking of leaving this country for good. I am currently trying to get work there, I guess that means Indonesia, with a foreign company. The nice thing about that is that I get paid in foreign money that translates to high local money. with two. Ooh, I get it. Maybe you get paid in your European currency. Would that be euros? And then translates into good money there. Wow, nice. With 2,500 euro a month, you could live like a king in Indonesia. The food is cheap, transportation is everywhere, and housing is no problem also. My wife and I are seriously considering, now maybe the wife with the capital W, maybe that's just, I love it. I see you used it again. I'm wondering if you're doing that deliberately. I like it, by the way. My wife and I are seriously considering to move ASAP. Two great advantages we have is that her family and mine live there. My parents left this country 14 years ago, already seeing the economical problems that would arise. My stubbornness was, oh, so that's why you said you went there to see family. I'm being swamped by mosquitoes, not moving fast enough. My stubbornness was the reason I stayed. If I hadn't knew this, I would have gone with them. Oh well, lesson learned. Making me, your situation is making me question my own situation. Going back to the States, maybe I'm better off here. Maybe I could go back and forth on that. Talking about changing country, I just catching up with your vids, and it comes around to that. And I am currently watching them. How did the trip to USA go? Did you found what you were looking for, or did some hesitation come to mind? Well, I did do what I went there to do, which was that interview, and it went well. And now I'm still in the process with that. I may be having a second interview with that organization within the next month. So it's a slow process. This is government work I'm after. They're very slow and methodical in everything that they do. So I think it was very worthwhile to go to the States, and maybe I think my chances are getting better and better every week. I saw the reactions of people who warned you that it was totally different nowadays compared to the days you were there. Is the planning still 2015, or will it be more recent? Yeah, it could be very recent. We could be there. I could be back by. I could be back by before Christmas. Then my family would come later. I am really curious about it. In a way, I am in the same sort of thing. Sometimes I get angry with myself for not being able to give my family the attention they need. To survive, I have to work in the evenings, too. I hope that a fresh start would give me some sort of ease. Also for my family. The way you handle things gives me a positive kind of jealousy, kicking myself to do better and take things as they come. Well, yeah. That's just what you see with me. I can hold the camera up now. People aren't all around. Sorry, I was holding it down like that because people were around and I didn't want them to think I was filming them. We've left. We're under the trail now. What you see with me, it's snapshots, right? And for the most part, I'm composed. So I don't turn the camera on in the middle of the night when I'm tossing and turning like last night. Tossing and turning with doubts and regrets. And here comes a runner. Bring the camera on again. Konnichiwa. So, I don't turn the camera on then, right? Maybe I should one night. I should turn the camera on when I have the little demons sitting on my chest in the middle of the night. Well, probably wake my wife up. So don't be jealous of me. I'm struggling too. I hope that the YouTube sabbatical will refresh you and give you the results you are studying hard for. I'm sure that all of your viewers would agree on that. Thank you. Thanks for taking some of your busy day. Time to read my email. Greetings from this part of the world. And there's your name. It's always a pleasure to hear from you. This particular person's a longtime friend. I have people that I correspond with, regularly and frequently. Sometimes long periods of time go by. And we kind of keep a dialogue. It's the thing. People used to say that the internet took away some of the personalness of like letter writing and the like. And I imagine that when literacy improved and people began writing, that the same was said when the writing would be taking away the elements of personal discourse, interpersonal discourse, one-on-one stuff. I don't think so. I think the humanity. The personality, the intent flows through whatever medium it is. I appreciate the email that I get from my friends and the chance to weigh the words that they share with me, like yours right now. You're a man like me with a family, trying to find a way to get by, having known good times, now knowing the more challenging times, and having doubts about the road ahead. Good luck with your thoughts, and wish me luck with mine. Let's keep in touch. See you later, friends.